I don't know if I had, legends of wrestling's past, the ghost of wrestling past, or if I had something special in there with me that night. But to be able to compete, that means we did something right. And again, I was very lucky to be in that spot.
See, you just started your answer by talking about how other people kind of look at it as a romantic moment and you don't. But your entire answer just romanticized it entirely for me. But what's so incredible about it as well is that it wasn't just millions of WWE fans that were watching, that were going crazy over this. This transcended, I think, WWE. I mean, news outlets, sports outlets, hockey Twitter loves you. I just want you to know. You were a legend in the hockey world that night.
Yeah. I want that. I want that. I don't. Yeah, I need to delve into that world more because you're talking about some of the toughest competitors on the planet, and they like a gritty competition. And that's, as me coming back into WWE, I wanted to bring all that with me. And I guess part of it was that a moment like that where, hey, I'm not all there. I'm missing an arm essentially, but I'm gonna do this.
I think it's safe to say 2022 was a landmark year in the career of Cody Rhodes. So the big question is, what does 2023 hold for the American Nightmare?
I would like to pick up right where I left off. And a lot of things have happened in my life, not just the injury, not just what I did while I was away and my exit, but the birth of my daughter. And I can't help but think about the little kid who showed up at 4400 Shepherdsville Road in Louisville, Kentucky, and wanted to be a pro wrestler and told everyone how big his plans were and didn't have any idea the price that needed to be paid for what I was asking. And I can say this with confidence and not arrogance. I have paid the price. It's not a sport where your tenure earns you anything. It's what you've done for me lately. And even though I wasn't present for a good chunk of the year, what I was able to do, I think really did register with a lot of the WWE universe. And I want to pick up right back where I left off, right back in that little kid's shoes who had the biggest dreams, because in this time that we're in, I have an opportunity at making that happen. And I'm being incredibly vague here. I get it. But I think anyone who is a fan of what we do can read between the lines. There is one thing that I came back for specifically, one thing. And again, a torn pec couldn't stop me. I couldn't name anything that can stop me. It has to be done. It needs to be done. And I want to get it done.
Change it all.